Alright, so welcome back to, I believe, episode 5 this time. And let's hear from our players on a recap of what happened last session.
So we managed to catch our first and second Pokemon in Route 2, Chloe says. We also saved the Caterpie from Pidgeys attacking it.
I caught the Caterpie.
We also saw the woman's Badoos as for water on the flowers.
Yeah, that was a thing. Me and Chloe went exploring for a little bit. I kind of got lost, but we found each other.
I needed to trail after him because I was the only one paying attention to Miles.
Yeah, everyone else was caught up with that one other guy. I don't know what his deal was. But then we ran to a Pokeball that was jiggling and wiggling, and it turned out to be this funky little mushroom looking dude.
Yeah.
Which Chloe caught as well.
And named Pokeball.
You named it Pokeball, yeah. Then I was on a quest to find my monkey. I was on no monkey this time though. It was unfortunate.
Maybe next time.
We ran into this weird area with like all these trash bag Pokemon with all these rubbish. And they were gonna explode. You were trying to put them to sleep, but then they were gonna explode, so we ran away, and then more and more just kept popping up everywhere.
It was just smelly.
Yeah, but they were toxic.
Well, they are poison types.
Thank you for that observation, Winter. And then we ran to this one tree, which had some. What were they? Were they Spearows?
Yeah, Spearows. I had one.
And they were attacking this little Robin, this little piggy peck, which I rescued and I named Robin. So I have another bird. It's great.
Another bird.
You should just be a bird keeper.
I'm not going to be a bird trainer. This will be the last bird. This will be the last bird. No more birds.
All right.
I love Wendy, and I love Robin, but no more birds. All right, and then I got separated from the group. I don't know what else happened with them, but then I heard a rustle in the grass, and I came across little Brita. This little what is the
Swaddle?
Swaddle, that's the name. Thank you. He was really injured and sick, and I think she's had amnesia. Like she bumped her head on something. I don't know if someone threw something at her. Fun. But like she wanted to stick with me. So little Brita's with me. She's very shy and all that, but you know, I'm trying to make her come out of her shell a little bit, or her leaf. Get it? Because she's like covered in leaves. Mm-hmm. Okay, Fen, take it off.
So, let's see. Oh yeah, me and my partner Pokemon, we went to go get some apricorns, and we met up with Winter on the bridge. She came across this really cool Pokemon called a Pineco, but got away.
I'm still trying to find it. You know, if anyone sees a Pineco, let me know. I really want a Pineco.
Okay.
Came across the bridge, and we found some Pokeballs in the grass, but they weren't Pokeballs. They were fungus. I had caught one, but one puffed its toxic spores into my face. But then we defeated it in battle. And then this person had us clean up all the rubbish around.
Me and Miles picked up most of the trash.
After that, it started getting pretty late. And we decided to camp for the night.
And then I trained with Clean for a little bit.
Weren't you guys talking to the guy that me and Miles were avoiding? What was that about?
Huh?
The guy that wanted to look like he wanted a battle, but me and Miles avoided it for looking for Pokemon. The guy by the grass.
Oh, yeah, the Oricorio kid. He wanted to find a yellow... Wait, was it Oricorio or was it just a yellow bird?
I don't know, I wasn't with you guys.
Oh yeah, it was a yellow Oricorio.
Cool.
We've yet to see one, however.
We don't know where they are. He said something about yellow flowers, which we haven't found yet.
Although I did get a good study of the land last night before I slept.
What'd you find?
Oh, what did you find?
Well, I found out a lot of the Pokemon around us.
What was that?
That's it?
Said?
Well, yeah, you can only do so much.
I mean,
in one night.
I figured we would have already known that, but thanks.
Oh yeah, the old man gave us some stones. The other old man.
Yeah.
For reward of cleaning up after the trash and getting rid of the rubbish.
I think I got the sunstone, but I don't remember. I gotta check my bag.
Yeah, I think you got the sunstone.
Yeah, it's right here. The sunstone.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the nighttime. Oh, I gotta change the music. Well, it seems like someone is probably caught a cold overnight. Well, it's still nighttime, but everyone, the three of you guys are asleep, and Winter is still training. Not sure if she is hungry or any of her Pokemons are hungry right now.
I don't know how long I should train for.
Let's do like an hour.
It's been an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, I think that's it. Caterpie, return.
Not feeling so good.
Alright. Oh, damn. Oh, can I do the... Is it? Yeah, can I do Chip Brigade right now?
Let's see. Yeah. You can use it. Who are you gonna use it on?
Winter would like to use it on North.
Okay.
Alright, North. I'm gonna cheer you up.
Where's North?
Oh, damn. Oh. Wait. Alright, North, come on out.
Yeah.
Huge.
I need to make it smaller.
Alright, North. You're gonna do your very best.
Okay, so let's see. It's going to use up the 2 tutor points.
Yep.
And now it's gonna learn the friend guard ability,
Yep.
which I gotta add right now.
I'll do the edge.
Okay.
Alright, that'll be it. Return North.
Okay.
Guess I should go back to the group. Oh, well, looks like everyone's asleep, so I'm just gonna lie right here.
As you lay down, you hear Fan just coughing, wondering if you should be concerned about him or not. Maybe
Ben,
you might think it's just because of the smoke.
I think he'll be fine.
Which someone should put it out before it catches on fire.
I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
Uh,
So how are you gonna put it out?
I forgot about the fire. Hold on, alright. North, come on out.
Okay, I got it. Wait, there.
Alright, North, use oh, hold on. Use powder snow on the fire.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So Nor takes a big breath and blows some snow towards Fen. Well, like it put out the fire, but now Fen's like, while he's sleeping, he feels like a chill. Like suddenly, he feels so cold. All of a sudden,
That's how he got sick.
yeah. Okay, but the fire is out, so that's the important part.
Alright. I guess you can stay North. I'm too tired to like put you back in the ball. Come on.
North looks at Winter nudging her arm, and it looks down. He looks down to at his stomach, as if he's showing that he's kind of hungry right now.
Uh, you hungry, boy? All right. Let's see what I have in my bag. Do you want a chesto berry, or do you want a taco? Winter like holds out a chesto berry and a taco. In both.
Norris looks at the two foods that Winter sets out, and he took a sniff at them. Doesn't seem North is interested in any of those foods.
Huh. All right. What do you even eat, North? Are you a vegetarian, or do you eat rocks? Do you eat grass?
North nudges at your bag as if he's trying to tell you to grab something to check him out.
Do you want this? Winter like holds out his sunstone.
North shakes his head. He just digs into Winter's bag and out, and he's holding a Pokedex.
Oh, right. Duh. Winter grabs a Pokedex and scans North.
Okay, so when you scan North, it seems that Glaciers likes to eat solids such as maybe some rocks or some ice.
There's no ice nearby.
Or also some Pokemon food.
Well, we don't have Pokemon food. Maybe Fan has some rocks. Alright. Fan. Fan. Hey, Fan, you up? Fan,
Yeah.
you got some rocks?
It seems like Fan is catching a cold.
That you don't look so good.
I don't feel good.
And he probably doesn't feel that well after his face, there's like a tint of purple / pinkish on his nose, and you're kind of concerned of whether he is sick or not.
You okay? You need some medical attention? Well, I'm not. You got some rocks?
What?
Do you have rocks?
Why would I have?
Because North is hungry, and I don't have food for him.
What? You mean you didn't think about this before?
Well, I didn't think. I didn't know North would like eat rocks or ice. I wasn't expecting that.
I'm sorry, I only have apricorn.
Do you know where to get rocks?
On the ground.
Oh yeah. Right. Don't die, I guess.
Oh.
North would
Alright.
just lay down and just wait for Winter to come back.
Alright. Well, gotta be something good around here. What do I roll to like check?
A perception check. And let's see. Let me check your perception first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice
so
old-
since it is dark, I'm gonna put a -1 modifier on your perception. Okay, now you can roll for perception.
Alright. Come on. Gotta be something. Gotta be something around here.
It seems like it is too dark for you to find anything. Or at least where you're standing right now.
Can't even find a rock.
Yep, she looks down and it's just black. She can't even see her feet.
Alright. I think this way is the tree, and this way is the trash can. So, oh,
Well, I guess you can keep rolling for perception until you find something.
all right. Let's go check over here by the trash can. Okay, there's
Okay.
nothing here.
Well, let's see. You hear some crunching sound, and you do smell something nice. So I guess you're walking next to flowers, and you seem to have stepped over a tiny rock that you found
Oh,
in the flowers.
does Winter trip or like just kicks it?
No, you just stepped over and just wondered what it was, and you happened to find that it was a rock.
Oh, oh, wow! I'm lucky today.
But it's a small rock, and you're not sure how many rocks North would eat.
All right. Well, I mean, maybe one more. Winter picks up a rock, or the rock,
Mm-hmm.
and like feels it in her hand, and realizes how small it is. So she decides to go look for one more.
Yep.
Alright. Should be the picnic area. So I shall not go that way. Alright. Oh.
Seems like you didn't find anything here. Oh, okay. So you walked around and you walked to the right, or I would say your left. Okay, and then you kicked some of the rocks and noticed that you found some more. You found at least you found 3 more rocks.
Heck yeah. So that's 4 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heck yeah. North can eat tonight. She picks up the 3 rocks she found.
Alright. Now
Alright.
you have to make your way back somehow.
I took 2 steps this way. and then like this way is the trash can, right? So yes.
It
Oh, is
seems
that
like you.
is that Fen I'm hearing?
Yeah, it seems like you hear some faint coughing from a distance, and you decide to use that as a way to make your way back to
Oh,
the others.
thank goodness. Fen is sick.
Still awake, you know.
Oh,
So when you came back, North is just laying down and just has his eyes closed.
hey North, hey North. She gently shakes, or yeah, gently shakes, or gently shakes him.
And North opens one of his eyes and fully wakes up and sees that you got some food for him.
Alright, eat up, little buddy. You deserve it.
Okay, and then North eats some of the rocks. And then he hears Winter's stomach growl, and he thinks that Winter is hungry, so he offered one of the rocks to her.
I'm alright. I'm okay. You can eat up. I can eat in the morning.
Alright, so well, North will eat all of the rocks. And he yawns and seems like he's tired, so he'll lay back down and curls up
Alright,
and sleep.
you have fun. I'm just gonna, and then before like she could finish her sentence, she just face plants.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it on pause just for a second. Okay, so you guys had good sleep. Well, most of you, at least. Someone's been just coughing all night. And so once so the night is over, and now it's I'm trying to remember the date. Hold up. Okay, let's see. So it is 15, 16. It is August 16th right now. Yeah. Okay. And so let's see. And so you just hear some birds chirping, and you guys slowly wake up.
Oh, I slept well. Fen, did you get enough sleep?
Seems like
Mm.
Fen doesn't feel so well.
I would take that as a no.
So all your Pokemons wake up too.
You can
And
just see Ben's face. He's got like dark circles under his eyes, and he's got snot dribbling down his nose.
Fen's Pokemons are kind of concerned with him right now.
But you really don't look at. You really don't.
I'm okay, guys.
By the sound of the cough, it doesn't seem like they're convinced that you're fine.
That's kind of ironic. I don't have any medicine for myself.
Yeah, very
Should've-
so much.
Should have thought so.
I'm sure it's just a small cold.
I don't even know how I got sick.
All you remember is like feeling really, really cold.
Look at my clothes are all wet.
I don't know.
Maybe you just sweat a lot.
Maybe.
Well,
Anyways, all three of you hear Winter's stomach growl.
Dad, make me food.
Huh? Well, do we have any ingredients?
I got chesto berries.
I mean, that's probably not a good idea. I don't want to get you sick too.
Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't make it for him.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I mean, I guess
Wait,
it could
I
make
got it.
food.
I can teach you how to cook.
Oh yeah.
I'll instruct you on the supplies to get, and then I'll help you with the cooking process.
Okay. Yeah.
While you do
Alright.
that, I guess I'll get some water for you guys. 'Cause
And
we're gonna need some water.
I'm going to need a blend of at least 3 types of berries. 3 to 4 types of berries. Or 2 to 4.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Sure. Miles, are you good? I guess he's just staring off into space right now. Okay,
Did I spook you, Miles?
Okay, I'm gonna have to put it on pause again. Okay, now it's resumed. So Chloe's going to go use the pot to get some water.
That was a good sleep.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Hey, Miles, can you go get berries? So
Jeez, you sound
Make
terrible,
dinner.
dude.
you just
It's not that. Hey,
Yeah.
you okay? You look kind of green.
So as Chloe walks by,
Yeah.
she sees this girl just looking at the flowers, and then the girl turns around and is like, "Hey, I got something to tell you."
Tell me what.
Okay, well, you see these flowers right here? She points at them.
Yeah.
So, I am making sure that no one will
Miles
step
is
on these
infected.
flowers. So if you know anyone that's going to walk by this path, be sure to tell them to not step on the flowers, or they will face consequences.
Alright. I was just gonna get some water.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Alright, but
just,
I'll tell my friends not
Yep.
to step on the flowers.
just letting you know. If
I think
anyone steps on the flowers, I will know.
Alright.
someone's yes.
See ya.
What?
I think Fenna's got the Pokémon.
Wait, what?
Maybe.
What's going on with Fen?
I
It
think
was just a
Fen-
comment.
think
First
Fen
of
has
all-
Pokerus 16.
Humans can't get Pokerus. Second of all, Pokerus is actually a healthy
Should be
disease.
water over here, maybe.
I
Not-
think it's just
not
calming
Pokemon.
cold
Across a
miles.
bridge.
Pokerus 16.
Huh.
Poker is
Anyone,
16.
Not the 16th variant.
Jeez, okay. Wait, what do we roll to find berries?
Well,
wait, we
first,
just-
if Fen teach you how to find stuff.
Oh yeah.
Then
You find stuff.
we find berry.
Try looking
Teaches.
in.
Perfect.
Old wise wizard.
Okay,
Try
as
looking for some berry trees.
Chloe scoops
the
up
one
some
behind me?
water, she does notice a fisherman fishing at the stream, and like he's just throwing his fishing rod just to see if he has caught anything.
Any luck on any fish? Pokemon?
Alright.
Well, it's all just magic carps right now. Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah, but there should be some other water type Pokemons in here, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully.
Now,
So what are... Oops. Whoops.
Oh,
Hold up.
What?
Put out the wrong layer.
What did you do? What did you do?
the fisherman
Nothing.
disappeared.
Oh,
Well, what are you doing here, young lady?
Getting some water for everyone.
Oh, are you traveling with some friends?
Yep.
Well, that's nice. It is a pretty nice day to travel. Well,
Yep.
yeah, if you would like to fish here, I would recommend just trying this spot. If any of your friends would like to fish for some water types.
Sure, I'll tell them.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go back to my fishing.
Alright, then
Alright,
how
good
do you
luck.
get a berry?
Thank
Cool.
you.
Teach us old wise
Grabs her
teach
pot
us-
and
teach
takes
us
it with
old
her.
wise
The
wizard.
water.
Oh, it's kind of
we-
heavy, so now you're just slowly walking back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter. We need
Yeah?
one last item. Any sort of leftover food item.
I got a taco.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool.
What does he need the taco? What do you need the taco for?
No. Wait, I could just eat this. What did I have to do a whole journey for
No.
this?
But we could make taco curry.
Taco curry.
Alright, you drive a hard bargain. How did we do that?
It was sick.
Uh,
Well, let's see. The taco is 1 day old, so might not be the
it's gonna be
freshest.
stale.
Might
It's
not.
gonna be
It might not
stale.
be the freshest.
It's a little stale,
Like-
but it'll do the job.
Like
Yeah,
the
you gotta tear into that.
taco is.
You gotta tear into that tortilla to like try and rip it apart. That's how stale it is.
Yeah, it's kind of tough on the outside right now, and it's kind of soggy too. Like when
Needs a
she
little-
when she holds it out, it's just drooping in her hand.
It just needs to get rehydrated.
I don't know about that. Hmm. You mean you didn't ask your ice type Pokemon to freeze it for the night?
I mean, North was tired. Alright, well,
It might be okay. I mean, it's only a day
Yeah.
old, I
I
suppose.
got trash. I don't know if you want to eat that though.
Eh. Okay, let's start this fire. Miles, do you have any berries? Miles, you were supposed to go and get berries.
Yeah. Seems like Miles does not have an excuse.
No, I have berries.
He was just frantically.
No, I was just trying to find them. I was just trying to find them in my pockets.
Well, while you
have,
guys are trying to figure out something to make, Chloe has made it back with the water.
I got
water. Now we need to boil it.
I got one orange berry, I got one cherry berry, and I got one pecha berry.
It's not gotta be safe to drink.
This sounds
Oh,
like
yeah,
a very
definitely
stuffed
not.
breakfast.
What the fuck is up?
All right. Start the fire.
Hey, Dazzle, can you start the fire for us again?
How does one start a fire?
How does an electric tank start fire?
Sparks and twigs.
I don't
Wait,
know. I wasn't here when you guys made the fire, so.
Hey, you kind of dipped.
Well, it seems like the wood that was used to make the fire last night, it has all burned out, so you might have to get some more twigs. Looks like it. Looks like you have to get some more wood.
Darn. Okay. Chloe sets the pot down. No one touch the water. Also, don't touch the flowers. Don't step on them. One woman told me to do that.
But like Ben is on flowers right now.
No, he's behind the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine.
Okay.
Also,
Wait,
there's a fishing spot where I went for to get water.
Did you
He
see
says
any
there's just
yellow?
Magikarp, but there might be other Pokemons. I don't know.
Did you
Fishing.
see,
Ooh.
Yeah,
you-
fishing.
did you see any yellow flowers?
No, I don't think I did. I don't think Chloe could see that far, huh?
No.
Across the river, past the flowers? No. Yeah,
No.
I assume not.
Uh,
No,
wonder
I
where
don't.
they get it from.
All I saw was the river. Yeah. I gotta get wood. Be right back. Do I roll to look for wood
Yeah.
or twigs? Alright. What do I roll again?
Perception.
Perception. Perception.
Okay, so just the tree that's in front of you, you do see some like four sticks, four big sticks.
Alright. Hey, Melody. Do you mind flying up to grab the twigs?
Okay. Melody flies up to the tree and grabs the twigs and then flies back down and holds them up to you.
Thank you. She takes the wood. Hopefully this is enough, she says, and then walks back.
And then Melody follows behind you.
Alright, she sets the twigs down right here. Right there.
Okay.
And then, now Dazzle, can you spark it up now?
Okay, so roll a thunder shock.
Alright.
Are you good?
Seems like Ben is dying. Okay, so Daz. So everyone just sees electricity coming from Dazzle's body, and he launches a thunder shock at the twigs, and you see everyone sees a spark going, and soon enough, the spark was enough to create a small fire. And
Wow.
you guys have fireplace again.
Let's go.
For campfire.
Woo.
All right. Now put the pot onto the fire.
Alright. Chloe grabs the pot of water and sticks it over the fire.
And now we wait for the water to boil.
Okay.
Is it done yet?
I don't know.
How long
Too
does it
soon
take
for
to
water to be
boil?
done.
Doesn't seem the what you guys don't see anything happening so far.
Man, you lied to us.
Have you
Wait for it to happen.
have you guys found a pine cone anywhere?
No.
No, sorry.
I gotta help you look for it right
Um,
now while we wait for the water to be boiled.
Well, oh yeah.
I was asleep.
Alright. Chloe's gonna go check the grass.
Wait, but I
Oh.
need 2 people here with me.
Wait, I'm here.
You got Miles.
Um,
Why do you
just,
need...
just call us over when it starts boiling.
Wait, what's wrong with me, huh?
I mean, you could do both fanning and mixing at once.
I mean,
Yeah.
she does have the birds.
You
They can blow fire, or not blow fire, with their wings, pat the fire to be higher.
Yeah.
you could also just call us over when it starts boiling.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Chloe's gonna check over here to see if there's a pine cone.
Well, I guess we'll check together
Alright.
because it's a storm.
Okay.
Perception.
And perception. Where is it? Down here.
I wonder if Dad is like coffee in the pot or not.
All right, Wendy, Robin, we're gonna keep this fire going. That's our one job for the day. Okay? Everything else doesn't matter. So, what you guys are gonna do is that we're gonna flap our wings towards the fire at a steady pace to try and keep it going and to try and keep it lit. You got it?
Okay. Robin and Wendy nod. They think they got it.
You just have to follow me. No, like look at my movements. Look at my movements. But Miles just starts like flapping his arms like towards the fire, basically.
Okay, well,
You just gotta flap your wings.
Robin floats over. Oops. That's not Robin. Oops. Robin hovers over, standing next to the fire, and flaps his wings. And Wendy does it also. But since she sees that Robin's like doing a better job, there's she feels like there's some competition going on, and so she like flaps her wings really fast.
Wait, no, that's too much.
No, wait, Wendy, stop, Wendy, enough. Down, Wendy.
Okay, so you grab a hold of her, and then she's like struggling to get out of your arms, like let me go, type of movement.
Wendy,
The fire's
Wendy,
engulfing the pot.
listen, Wendy, I love your spirit. I love your spirit. Not a competition. We kind of need this to eat. All right. You need to learn to work as a team. It's teamwork. Okay, Robin's on the same team as you.
Wendy just looks the opposite way, as if like she still thinks it's a competition. She does like the face as she turns the
Come
opposite
on,
way from Miles.
Wendy. Come on, Wendy.
Oh, hey, look, the water's boiling.
Yeah, so you guys see that the water is boiling now.
Good job, Robin. Wendy, we're gonna work on your partnership skills.
Winter, Chloe.
Okay, well, let's see. Winter does not really find anything. Chloe, she did find something. Let me see what she finds.
She actually find it.
She finds something on the ground. Let's
Hey, what's this?
see. Where is it? Wait, what? Nope. Not that one. Meanwhile, Spanish is dying. Hold up.
And you sure you don't want to like go to bed or something?
No, I just woke up.
Well,
Okay.
give me 1 second.
At least my clothes are drying up. Did it rain last night? Wait. What else?
Huh?
Hmm.
What was it?
Okay, well, she sees this on the ground. Looks like a
What
card.
is that? Chloe goes and grabs it and picks it up.
Okay. And yeah, so it's very unfamiliar to you guys. You guys don't really know what it is or what it does, but it does. When she flips over the card, she does see some writing in the back, and it seems to say Thunderwave, and then it just shows, it just like there's some description of what the move is on the back of the card too.
Underwave, Chloe says, looking back to Dazzle, who's probably farther away from me, but looking back at that direction. Huh. Maybe Dazzle can learn it.
What you find?
I found this card. She shows to Winter. It
Ooh.
says Thunderwave and some words, descriptions on it. I'm thinking Dazzle can learn it.
Does
No,
it
I didn't
Dazzle
find it
know?
Pineco.
Okay, thanks. I figured as much.
Winter, Chloe.
Did you, doesn't,
Winter.
What was that? What was
doesn't,
it?
doesn't Dazzle already know Thunderwave?
Thunderwave? No, she knows Thundershock.
Oh,
They taking a while to come back.
maybe
Yeah.
Finn knows what it is.
Yeah, sure, I'll ask Ken. Alright, Chloe's coming back.
There you guys are.
Hey,
All right.
Since you get your life,
Bye.
but you're not getting any food.
whatever,
Okay.
Miles.
Add in 4 berries and the taco.
In that order, or
Yes.
I thought this was gonna be water
No,
to drink.
wait. Taco and then 4 berries.
okay.
Wait, I only have 3.
I
Win-
told you to get 4.
Winter puts in her chest of berry on top.
Alright, and Miles puts in his 3 berries.
Okay, who's doing the mixing?
Chloe will.
Okay,
Because
roll an
they're on
education, general education check.
general education.
I will support her with my ability.
Alright, what ability are you going to use?
Instruction.
Okay. Okay, wait. Before Chloe rolls, let's see. Now this is to check using your education skill. You have a knowledge rank. Add the full rank value as a bonus to the roll instead of half. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Chloe's to add that bonus.
Oh, okay, so now I reroll again.
Oh, yeah, wait, hold up. And fences. Novice. Okay, now you can roll.
Alright.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Chloe stirs the pot and it's like coming out a little brown from the taco, and I mean, it looks edible. Kind of
Yeah,
smells.
I'm not eating this.
Kind of smells sweet, but also savory. Yeah, it just smells sweet and a bit of meat smell.
Ben, I thought you said this would work.
Yeah, it'll work. Hold on. Okay, now spin the other way.
Spin it the other way?
Mhm,
Okay.
Okay, then make another general education check.
Alright.
Okay, well, so you stir it the other way, and the color looks better, and it's starting to smell better too.
There we go. Okay.
And
All
it
right.
looks like it's ready to be served.
Alright.
Okay, plate up, everyone.
Who brought the plates?
One of us. I think I have the plates because they took the pot.
Okay.
Does no one have plates?
Yeah, I have plates.
All
Alright,
right.
she takes them out for everyone.
Alright.
Voila. Sweet taco curry.
It doesn't smell sweet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like curry.
Don't we need rice for curry?
It kind of looks like just chili.
I vote Fen for first taste.
Yeah.
Since he brought this idea up.
I mean, he is already dying, so
Yeah.
All right.
If he gets
I
sick from this, he can't get sick anymore.
that's not how it works.
Fen shakingly passes a plate to each of his Pokemon and himself.
Your Pokemon just looks at it weirdly. It seems that Hoodoo is not interested in the curry, at least. Neither is... Actually, yeah. Neither of your Pokemon, any of your Pokemon are interested in the curry.
None of you guys? That's okay.
They just, all of them just like back away from the place.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it,
Is this
eat it.
You just have that slow zoom in shot in Sword and Shield when you're about to eat that curry. It's just like,
Oh yeah. Oh shoot, what the fuck?
So, did it taste good?
Guys, we might have to back away.
Is it edible?
Should I roll?
Oh my god.
Let me just see.
We're not gonna eat.
Let's see. What do I even have you roll?
I should have just eaten the taco.
Maybe just roll a d20.
We should have just eaten the berries.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay.
well, Fen takes a bite from the curry, and all three of you just looks at him with anticipation, just wondering if it tastes good or not. And you see that Fen is eating more of it, so that's a
It's
sign that you think that it's edible and good.
it's amazing. He's got sparkles in his eyes, and he just downs it. He just downs it.
Well, he says so.
Okay.
Okay,
Mouse.
sure, yeah.
Miles serves himself a plate and
You're
a plate
not
for the rest of his Pokemon.
okay. Well,
Chloe does the same.
okay.
with her
All
food.
three of you should just roll a d20.
Oh no, everyone's different taste experience.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
No.
Is it just my cold ruining my taste buds?
Okay, well,
That's immune.
you guys trusted Fen, and you guys tried the curry, and it seems like it doesn't fit your taste. Maybe Fen is sick, so he couldn't really taste the curry at all, and so
Just
he
taste
thought that
good.
it was good.
Hmm.
I mean,
Uh,
Pokerus has been known to damage you taste well and taste, so
I think Finish is delusional.
yeah.
It takes a few bites and then stops after that. It's like I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Do you want some, Nora?
Nor shakes his head because he doesn't like any hot stuff.
Okay.
I know
I'm
who
gonna-
will like this. Trevor's come on out.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh no.
Winter. Not Winter, but Wendy. Robin. Rita, do you guys want the rest of this?
They both look at the plate, and they all take a sniff at it, and they just all back away. Rita, well, she
Wendy hisses at it.
Rita's not really interested because she's more interested in eating leaves.
Yeah. Alright.
And
Then
same
look
with Wendy and Robin, they're more interested in eating something else that you don't know yet.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna assume you guys don't want it either. Chloe says to Melody, Pokeball, and Dazzle.
Yep, all three of them just quickly shake their head too.
Good,
you
we're
want
on the
this,
same
buddy?
note.
Ben just looks back at his Pokemon. Are you guys sure you don't want any?
All three of them just he slowly nods their head, just wondering how can their trainer eat that.
More for me, I guess.
Do you want some, buddy? She went to puts the plate in front of Trevor.
Trevor sniffs at it and wait, what
Even
is
he
it?
rejects it.
Even the trash Pokemon.
Oh, I didn't even put a gender. Hold up. Male.
Did you even name your Trubbish Winter?
No, I still gotta name
He
him.
takes a sniff at
He-
it and he gladly takes the plate and then puts it in his mouth. The whole thing.
Oh,
Well,
I guess
And-
you're gonna need another plate.
And then he
you're buying a new
belches.
plate, Winter.
He belches, and Winter, since Winter's right next to him, she can smell.
Oh.
She can smell the poison, the bad breath.
okay. Glad one of us is enjoying it. Oh,
That makes two if you count Fen.
all right. Well, return, Trevor. You had enough.
Yeah.
Thanks for your hard work, guys. Sorry I couldn't help out much.
We'll find
No,
something else for you
fine.
guys to eat. How about that?
Huh? You got
Yeah,
What do you
all
mean?
of them, all your Pokemon nods that they do want
Yeah.
to find something else to eat.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's the
Well-
next town?
Maybe we
Alright.
can get some Pokemon food for you guys when we reach the town.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright.
All right. Well, we should
head out.
clean up and go and keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the food will put out the fire. Miles says as he dumps his plate of food into the fire.
No,
Miles!
Miles.
You dump the food in
wasteful.
the fire and
Why would you do
and
that?
then you just
You're
see
gonna
like a
have
big poof of fire exploding from you guys in the middle,
gonna
and then
attract more trubbish.
Maybe Ben is dying from rubbish poisoning.
Why is it so flammable?
Ben, what did you put in this thing?
Don't look at me. I don't know what's in that taco.
It's your recipe.
Yeah, you're the one who made it up.
That was pretty
I just
close.
it's just a basic curry recipe
Oh.
thing.
Yes.
Put it in the fire. Do it again.
I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. I'm good.
Let's do it again. That's
No.
awesome.
Do what again?
Huh?
He wants
Big, big
my
fireball.
Miles wants me to pour my rest of my meal in there. Cause another fire.
Stop!
He's
You're gonna
We're gonna damage the forest.
all the
Or-
trubbish are gonna come
grass.
back.
Maybe we should put fire before Miles does something reckless.
What? What'd you say?
I said maybe we should put out the fire before you do something reckless.
Yeah.
Move me away from the fire? Is that what you said?
No,
I
put
said
out
we
the
should-
fire. Miles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh hey, Winter, you have an ice type Pokemon. You should put out the fire.
All right, North. It's your time to shine. Use
Let me move out of the way.
use
Maybe when
use
I-
powder snow on the fire.
Hey, Ben, maybe you should move. Maybe you should move your little mushroom dude out of the way as well.
okay, well, North tries to use the powder snow, but since he's kind of hungry, he sort of aims to Fen's direction and a little bit towards
Wait.
Chloe, and you guys
Oh,
just feel the
God.
chill. So
Wait,
does your
wait,
bird
look at
Pokemon too.
Ooh, that's cold.
And Alta just like sits on Fen's shoulders and just like try to get some warmth from him too. And Melody's just closely huddled against Chloe because of the
I'm
coldness.
sorry, guys.
And from that,
Frostbite.
Fen seems to remember this type of coldness.
Hey, wait. My clothes are wet again. Hold on.
What is it?
And he puts everything
happened?
together and realized why he was feeling so cold last night.
Winter.
What? What did I
What
do?
did Winter do?
What did Winter do?
Chloe's lost.
You powder snowed me last night when you put out the fire, didn't you?
What? I don't think so.
That's what made me sick.
I mean, it does make sense, I guess. Chloe says.
What? Innocent until proven guilty.
Is the fire out or no?
No.
No.
Hey, Jen. Do you think you
Achoo.
can use rock moves for the fire? To put it out?
I can try. Okay. All right. Slate, can you use rock throw on the fire?
You're
Alright.
gonna aim bad.
Alright, let's see.
Oh no. I feel like the fire's gonna go everywhere now.
Oh, okay. So Slate picks up some rocks and hurls at the fire, and it is enough to put it out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was close. Good job.
Yeah, Boulder.
Alright, well, I'll take the rest of the pot and rinse it off in the water now. Once we go over there again, Chloe says.
Alright,
Wait,
well,
Alright, Chloe looks at her Pokemon. I guess it's a good time to call you guys back in, and when we get your Pokemon food, I'll let you back out.
yeah.
Alright.
They all nod at her.
Mr. Melody, Pokeball, and Dazzle.
Alright, North return. We did enough.
Alright, Winter, Robin, Frida. Time
Winter?
to go back in. No,
Winter.
Windy. Alright,
Oh.
Windy. Okay, let's go. You too, Robin.
Okay. Everybody return.
Alright, let's go.
Atsu.
Alright.
Don't sneeze on me.
Sorry.
I'll just make sure you don't step on the
Look,
flowers.
And as soon as Miles steps on the flowers, the girl notices you and
Alright, Gene.
she walks over and she's like, "Hey, what do you think you're doing there?"
I'm looking at the flowers.
But you're stepping on them. She grins.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. My feet are in between them.
She squints at him and then she's like, "No, look, you're stepping on them." She points at his
Huh?
feet.
Huh? I don't see any petals on my feet.
Miles, why are you trying to gaslight her?
I'm stepping on them.
Miles, you know gaslighting's not good for people.
I'm not gaslighting. I'm not
It's
stepping
bad
on them.
karma.
I'm going to.
I'm stepping in between them.
Okay, I'm just going to give you a warning this time, but if you do it again, you'll face consequences.
There are consequences.
Yeah, I would listen to her,
Consequences.
Miles.
Not
Don't step
consequences,
on
huh?
flowers.
Miles, don't interrogate her.
Tells me not to do something, I'm gonna do it.
I'm warning you, if you step on the flowers again, you're gonna face
Can
some
I-
serious consequences.
What kind of consequences, huh?
Well, why don't you find out?
Oh,
Boy, you shouldn't be playing with fire, lady.
Miles. Miles, that's enough.
Miles, I don't think you should go any further.
Miles.
What?
Miles, no.
Just kidding. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Have a nice day, lady.
Okay. That was a weird interaction.
I'm watching you.
Sorry about him, man.
I'll step on them later.
He's not normally like this.
Well, I hope the rest of you won't step on the other flowers either. And she
Fred,
pays,
did you want to check out the pond
she
first
pays
before we
close
leave?
attention to Miles. And then she does like the two finger like from
Two
pointing
finger.
from her eye to
Okay,
his eyes
okay.
like, "I'm watching you."
Watching you.
Watching you.
Don't worry. I'll step on them.
What's up with that lady?
I
She
don't know,
likes
she's
the
weird.
flowers.
She makes me want to step on the flowers, though. Even though I didn't.
What is wrong with you?
It's
I
not
don't know.
nice
When
to
someone
step on
tells me not to do
flowers.
something, I'm gonna do it.
Miles, don't jump in the water.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, if he
Winter.
knows how to swim,
Winter.
he's gonna be fine.
Yes. Swim. Yes. Yes.
No, no, no.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Miles, Miles. Miles. Come back. You're gonna get a cold.
Well, that's on him then.
Hey, young lady, you're back, and you brought some of your
Hello.
friends.
Yeah, I went
Sir?
to clean up the rest of the meal we had.
Oh man.
Um,
cold would you say
it-
this water is, sir?
I'm sorry? What was
How
that?
cold do you think this water is, sir?
Oh, well, I've never stepped in it, so I wouldn't know. But I'm pretty sure it would be really cold.
Miles, please don't.
I'm not going to. Don't worry. He like smirks to himself.
all right.
Now, if you do jump in that water, you do have to be careful because there is a waterfall at the end.
Waterfall.
Waterfall.
I mean, we did pass a bridge while coming over here.
Oh yeah, we did.
Do you think I can jump this river?
Can you?
I
see
wouldn't
something over
recommend it, young man.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see the stuff over there?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Meanwhile, Chloe's gonna dump the rest of the food in the river and then
Okay.
wash it out.
With those poor
The
Pokemon.
poor fish, I was about to say,
Poor
they're gonna be
fish.
poisoned.
No,
They're
it's
go-
fine.
they're gonna start bubbling to the top, and then the next
Oh, jeez.
You like that one scene from The Simpsons movie where all the fish are just like mutating.
It's just food. They'll probably eat it anyways. Chloe's
Hey, yeah, apparently I don't know if I see that.
You see something yellow.
Hmm.
That's about it. You don't really know what the yellow
I
thing
see
is.
something yellow.
I don't know if everyone else wants to make a perception check.
I'm gonna do it.
What are you doing? Chloe
I'ma
turns
do it.
around.
Wait, what? Miles?
My,
What are you
Miles,
doing?
no. Don't do it, Miles.
I'm gonna do it.
Wait, young man, what are you doing?
I think he's gonna jump.
No, no, no.
Oh no.
Miles gets a head start and then just sprints.
Okay,
Towards the
okay.
river.
You gotta
You
roll
gotta
a
roll.
acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's higher.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get my thing.
Miles, no.
The slow motion.
They're both the same, so I'm gonna bet on acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. What is your long jump exactly? Long jump 2. Okay, so I'm gonna add a 2 to the 11, so it's gonna be 13. And well, you made it. I mean, you made it across the water, but then like as soon as you land, like
The ledge.
you land on your heel and just like on the edge of the stream, and you just fall back and hit your head really hard.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be dumber now.
Ow.
That's gotta hurt.
Miles. Don't be drowning on us, Miles.
And then Miles gains 1 injury. Okay, so so from now on, I'm gonna add on injuries just so that mainly for Pokemons, if they take a really big hit on the first turn or from one move, then they're gonna gain 1 injury, and that injury will lower the HP, and that HP cannot be recovered by potions. The total HP can only be recovered if you go back to the Pokemon Center to heal your Pokemon. So,
Okay.
Cool.
and so, okay, Miles gains 1 injury.
One injury that I gotta go to the hospital for.
So, yeah, so on your character sheet, under the HP tab, there's a place where you can put your number of injuries that you have.
I don't think Miles can jump back.
Can that ever go back to what? Can that ever go back to 0, or am I just stuck with like the rising?
It can go back to 0 if you go to
A human
a
Pokemon Center.
a human
Oh, okay.
like a center,
Oh, okay.
a health center, or
Yeah.
you could also, if you have some ointment, then it could slowly heal over time.
Okay.
Uh,
Does Miles go down the river?
No, he doesn't like his whole body isn't in the water. It's just like half of his body is in the water.
he's heading for the waterfall.
Oh, the water's not that deep.
Is it that deep, Miles? The water?
Oh, stop.
And suddenly you just see a bunch of magic cards just jumping over him,
Look, magic cards.
card.
and they're
Oh,
just doing
so he
like
didn't die.
and Miles has a bump on his head now.
Under his pompadour.
Under his pompadour.
No, it just makes his pompadour grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, his pompadour just rises like an inch.
Yeah.
Oh. That was stupid.
Hopefully you
Well,
don't have a concussion.
at least he learned his lesson. Not to jump something so far.
And then when Miles gets up, he sees magic cards just jumping around him, and one of their tails actually slaps him in the face.
Oh,
Almost hurt.
that's gonna hurt, and then that's gonna hurt.
Miles, I think you should get out of the water.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Everything hurts.
Can
Is the
anybody?
water that deep?
Let me see if I can see how deep it is. I did study last night.
Alright.
What?
Ben knows how deep it is.
Wreck.
Okay, let's see.
+2 bonus to perception checks in the environment.
Yeah, so add a +2 to the modifier first, and then do the perception check. Oh, okay. So Fen notices that the water is not too deep, but since you guys, actually, yeah, I would say it's only like 2 feet,
Miles,
2.5 feet.
shit.
This is a light.
It'll go about to waist level.
Oh.
They're coming.
Oh, hey, he's dragging himself up.
Wow.
Shut up.
That saves us the trouble from crossing.
He just drops himself back on the shore.
Well, now he's wet.
Duh.
He did say there was something yellow on the other side.
I'm gonna leave you for a bit.
Hopefully, Miles has a pair of dry clothes.
Is
he can
your
change into.
friend all right there? Asked the fisherman.
Don't think so, because he bunked his head on the way to the river.
Yeah,
And got
he
slapped by a
did.
fish.
It did look like a heavy fall.
He's okay. He survived worse.
I see
As,
2 Chloes.
As much as I'd like to fish and find the Oricorio, we should probably get some medical attention for him.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
Uh,
I need a Pokemon. I must
Huh?
catch a fish.
oh my
Let's
God.
get fish.
I
Let's catch
think
something that's
I think there's something wrong with his head.
Aimless kitchenfish. Something that's not a bird, please.
There's always been something wrong with his
But you
head.
have Swaddle. That's not a bird.
It's a duck covered in leaves. It's a bird in disguise.
Huh? Yeah, I think we should get going to the hospital.
Shouldn't a bird be a bird? I mean, shouldn't a fish be a bird in the water then?
Fish. I need to get back to the river. I need to get back.
You're gonna make Miles say more weird things.
I need to
Winter.
get back.
Oh jeez.
No, no, Miles, no. Chloe's pulling him back.
We need to get back.
Maybe we should just drag him into the other town.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Chloe
here.
grabs one hand and puts it over her shoulder. Alright, let's go.
Before you guys leave, the fisherman stops you and says, "Well, I happen to have some ointment. If that would help your friend there."
Oh, that's nice. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe that will make him feel better and not so weird.
Yeah,
Right now.
I hope so. He takes out like a bandage and a tube of ointment and
Miles,
hands it
stop.
to Fen.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Chloe's trying to pull him back.
hopefully this will make him feel a little better afterwards.
He won't fix him, but I mean, at least he won't be.
Okay, got your ointment. Let me pat your head, okay?
The ocean is calling me.
It's not an ocean.
Miles, what do you think about monkeys?
Oh,
What do you
baby!
Hold on, hold still. Hold still.
As Fen is trying to treat Miles just like receiving all the coughs, like all the germs from Fen. And, like some of the spit just spits on Miles' face.
Oh.
He's just getting close up to his face, like. Hold on. Hold on.
If I don't die from the concussion, I'm gonna die from.
And you just see a snot coming down from Fen's nose.
Stop.
Did you at least get it on him then?
I got a little bit.
Where is he going?
Alright, well, Miles
Bro,
made it to the other side.
Is
I don't want to
someone
cross
coming?
the water.
He's gonna own clothing.
Yeah, I don't want to get my clothing wet.
Well,
Alright,
maybe something could help you guys. Like your Pokemon.
They're not tall enough.
And Chloe's looking at her Pokemon's like, I don't think A won't help. Yeah.
I think Boulder will just like sink, so I don't think that'll help either.
His name is Slate.
Wait, maybe Jazz? Jazz,
So
like,
it's just gonna shock all the fish.
no, I'm not saying use a move.
We could use all our bird Pokemon to fly him back.
Sure.
What if
Let's
I
try that.
what if I just go in and just drag him back?
I mean, that works too.
Unless you want to get yourself wet as well.
You are the nice Pokemon!
So since Miles is on the other side, he does see like a better view of what's on the other side. He sees some yellow flowers and some apricorns and patches of grass.
Oh. There it is. Oh, he starts saying towards the flowers.
And you guys
Friendly
just,
flowers.
and all three of you just see him like scooting towards something yellow. Just crawling over to something yellow.
We should really help him right now.
Friendly flowers.
Or at least send whatever Pokemon's to watch over him.
The lady can't stop me here.
What?
I can stomp on them.
I'll call Melanie to go watch him. I don't know if we can bring it back with all of our birds, though.
I don't think North can freeze the water, so that's a no-go.
I mean, if it really had a strong breath, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, Melody, come out. Do you want me to grab the Pokemon, or do you want to size it?
You grab it.
Alright. Alright. Melody, I need you to go across the river, boy, and just keep watch of Miles.
Okay. Okay, Melody will do so. And so she flies over to Mouse and stays next to Mouse and looks back at Chloe, giving like a nod to tell you that he's in good hands.
Thank you, Melody.
I really. Alright. Well,
But that doesn't really solve your guys' problem since he's still on the other side.
Yes, I know.
Maybe if I stare at the sun, the concussion will go away.
alright. I'm going in.
No. Now he's damaging his eyesight.
Oh, it's so wet. How did Miles crawl through this?
It's like really cold too.
I am freezing. Miles, you owe me big time, you little. Oh hey, yellow flowers. Huh. Alright. Alright, Miles, come on. You got this. You got this. You just
My sister.
sure.
It's like the roles have been reversed.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean? What?
I don't know.
What do you think they're saying over there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Really wish we had a
can't
water
I
Pokemon
can't
right
speak
now.
right now.
Oh my
Never
gosh.
mind. Ignore me. I'm concussed.
You have a concussion.
I wonder if the Magikarps
I've
would
been
have jumped us
telling you
over.
this. I know this.
Don't
I
know.
see two of you. They both look very angry.
Yeah, I'm wet. I'm fucking. I am darn diggly angry.
Darn tickly.
Darn Diggly.
Darn, did we?
Right?
Okay, wait. I gotta put something on pause for a second. Just 1 second. And we're back.
Okay.
Alright. Oh wait, someone's in BRB.
Okay, I'm gonna put on pause again. Okay, we're back.
I am darn dingly angry at you.
Didn't do anything evil.
You made me cross a river.
That was your choice. You could have let me die amongst the flowers.
Miles, you're not dying.
But you didn't. You didn't. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because you love me.
No, I did it so we can keep going.
What?
I did it so we can go.
You love me. You're a good sister.
I'm gonna drag you by your feet.
Whee!
If God.
Okay. Hopefully you guys are strong enough to hold him down this time.
All right, Miles, are you ready?
Yeah, for what? Where are we going?
We're going to the other side of the river.
I don't want to.
Why not?
Sam's gonna cough on me and get me sick.
Fenn's just waving from the other side of the river.
Spelling and
He's
bugging
not
ears.
gonna. I promise you, he's not gonna cough on you.
He was coughing.
We'll just get Chloe to give you the ointment.
She's gonna cough on me too. I bet she's infected already. It's like a zombie apocalypse.
That's just how colds work. All right, Miles, let's go. She just grabs one of Miles' arms.
Okay.
Distraction.
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah,
can do
just-
you can do an athletics check to see if you can carry Miles.
Please help me.
Let's check.
It's nothing. It's
Yeah. So Winter is just having a hard time getting Miles across the water. So
Why are
she's
you
just
so-
technically dragging him by his feet.
we were trying to carry this thick ass.
Why are you so fat?
Not that.
I guess Melody will try to help Winter also, but she'll.
So is muscle.
And then I gotta. Okay, Chloe needs to roll a athletics check for Melody.
Alrighty.
So you're weak as heck.
No, it's just that you're big boned, or more like fat.
Skinnier than you. What are you talking about?
Okay, it seems
What
like
are you talking about?
Miles is like too heavy for Melody
Uh-oh. They need help.
to drag too.
I think I'll
Alta.
just go.
Alta, come out.
Oh, we're gonna have another bird. Okay. Hopefully that works.
All right. Go and help them carry Miles across the river.
Okay, so Alta is gonna fly over. Oops, and going to go over to Miles, and now you gotta roll for athletics for Alta.
Alta.
It seems like Alta is struggling too.
But that's double the weight.
All you guys can see is like Melody and Alta just pulling onto Miles's jacket, and he's not even moving. Only his like arm is moving a little.
Come on, guys. Work together.
Forget it. I'll just go. She takes off her shoes and socks. She lifts up her her dress a little bit so it doesn't get wet, and just starts walking into the water.
As you step in the water, it's like really
I'm getting
cold.
sleepy.
Oh, Chloe. Chloe beneath her legs. Oh,
I'm getting sleepy.
Miles, you owe me.
hopefully I can get
Thank
through
you.
this.
You owe me new shoes, Miles.
Please. I want to go to bed.
Let's do this, Winter.
All right, let's go.
Okay, well, Chloe needs to roll an athletics check for her.
Got it. Get that out.
Oh my gosh.
Chloe has bad athletics, though.
Okay, it Chloe tries to help Winter drag Mouse, but seems that she does not have enough strength to drag Mouse either.
I told you you were big, Miles.
You're all
Oh,
just
man.
weak. You need to grow some muscle.
Alright, fine, that's it. I'm just gonna go there and give him the ointment.
Wait, Fen.
Okay, I guess you all,
Let me-
all of you guys are going there, says the fisherman.
Oh,
Oh,
he's in the water too.
oh man.
It's so cold.
We're all,
I
we're
think
all
it's gonna
getting
make it's gonna make him worse. His condition.
Keep him
worse.
away from me. Keep him away from me.
Alright. Miles.
Miles, you gotta
Hold him
finish
down.
your Pokemon,
Hold him
Miles.
down. Hold him down.
Alright, Winter holds him down as best she can.
Oh
Chloe's
my
still
god.
the same.
He's gonna say something.
Here you go, ointment.
You just all Mouse sees is like a clear shot of Fez's face.
There we
And
go.
then he once again sees a snot coming dripping down from Fez's nose.
Is it on him? Fen? The ointment on him? Fen?
Almost there and
Hurry up.
done.
Alright.
Well,
Let's go.
since we're here,
Hey, yellow flowers.
yeah, since we're here, we
Yeah.
can explore a little.
Yeah, that is true.
Give me the water.
Alright,
Give me the water.
RC.
Give me the water. Give me
Thanks
the
again, Melody.
Miles,
Oh, no, wait,
dunks
wait.
his,
Why is
Miles-
Miles crawling?
Miles just dunks his face into the water to like try and get the snot off of it.
No,
Good
Stop.
job, Miles.
you're gonna wash off the ointment.
Oh, no.
Chloe's pulling him back. Stop.
Do, 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 do.
And then Miles just sees Fen walking over to him again.
I know you got the ointment off, but it's got your nasty ass boogers off my face!
You have to wait here for the ointment to settle in.
Make Chloe do it, not you! You're nasty!
The ointment's already on you, though. Isn't it all on him, Fen?
Yeah.
You're fine. Now let's check the grass and look for Pokemon, monkeys. Miles, how about that? Let's check this area.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
shoot me a lot.
Check for some monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Yeah,
there's
let's look for monkeys over here.
There's definitely monkeys in this area.
Monkeys?
Yeah, come on. I'll beat you to it.
Is it a competition?
Yep.
Monkeys. 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 Monkeys! He just jumps into the grass.
Jeez.
That was a good way to get him up.
Oh, all of you guys gotta do a perception check.
Roll doing perception.
Perception.
Alright.
You kidding?
Where is it?
Oh my god.
Zoom.
Okay, well, everyone but Winter does not. Yeah, everyone but Winter sees something. Mouse does see like a Pokeball in front of him. And Fen and Chloe do hear a cry like a bird. Very cheerful cry somewhere. Either in the grass or in the flowers.
Oh, do you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Come on, let's check it out.
Sure. Come on, Melody.
It's a Pokeball. Miles just taps the Pokeball.
Hopefully it's not another one of those fungus.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. So Miles picks up the Pokeball and the Pokeball shakes and
Oh.
out comes
Amoongus.
Uh-huh.
so out comes this.
Oh. What the heck?
And Chloe knows it, and she sees that it looks similar to a card that she found earlier.
Huh?
Oh,
Miles
What's
picks
that
up
looks
the card.
familiar.
Miles picks up the card to examine it.
Okay.
What is that?
That's just like my Thunderwave card I found.
Wait, you have one too?
Yeah, I was looking
And-
around for the Pineco and found a Thunderwave card.
And
I think I could teach it to Dazzle.
Miles looks in the back and sees some writing. There's some writing that says bullet seed, and then there's some description of what the move does. But he does not know what it is for exactly.
So, Ben,
Uh huh.
I know what you're gonna say, and no, it's not for that, but can you read this for me?
Let me see if I can tell what it is.
Okay, you can roll an education check. General education.
General education? Okay. Time to make an education check.
Okay, so from what the words that you can make out, Fen, it says that Pokemons that learns this move can spit out up to 2 to 5 seeds that can damage an opposing Pokemon.
It seems to be information on a Pokemon move.
Huh. I wonder what kind.
You do not know what. That's all the information that you can read from.
Well, I'll keep it in my bag for now. Or
I don't really
advance.
recognize this type of item.
We'll keep it just in case someone else does. Miles says as he puts the card into his pocket.
I wonder if it's a new invention. Strange. I study technology books all the time.
But it seems that Fen doesn't. This seems like a totally new thing to Fen, and he has never seen it either on the websites or on the TV. So
At least it's not a Pokemon.
It is a mystery to all of you guys.
Let's find out where that cry was before it moves.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stealth mode. Dun, bam, 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 bam.
Oh.
Okay, so and then you guys hear Fen and Chloe hears the cry again, and you seems like there's some rustling in this area.
This is a big rock.
Oh, over here. Yeah.
And so you guys should roll for stealth, all 4 of you.
Stealth. Boop, boop. Sheesh.
Oh,
my
Chloe,
Oh,
That
Chloe,
would
no.
I'm so loud.
Okay,
Clippity
well,
Chloe said crap.
I trip and fall onto the Pokemon.
yeah. So apparently, Chloe steps on a twig, and then like you guys just notice it. Just like you hear the rustling, you see and hear the rustling stop, and it seems like the Pokemon has left. But you did what you, but what Miles caught before it left was something yellow going through the flowers, but he could not tell what it is.
I think I saw it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Which
It
way
was
did it go?
yellow. It looked like round and yellow.
And then
Yellow.
you guys just see like rustling coming like from here to here.
It's over there.
It could be
You
the
guys go
Pokemon we're
get
looking
it.
for.
It might be another klutz and knock it out or do something wrong. Chloe's gonna wait there.
No, sorry, Pidgey. Wait, whose
Uh,
Pidgey is that?
All this
fence.
all this pollen's gonna make me.
Stop up.
Oh wait, I should step back.
Okay,
Okay.
so do
Right.
another. So Miles and Fen do another stealth check. Oh, okay, Miles already did. Okay, well.
Well,
you guys are doing a lot of rustling sound, and so the Pokemon just left again.
oh
No.
man,
Stop coughing.
And now it's something right here.
that wasn't.
Shh.
Okay, come on.
And you two still hear a cry of the bird. Of a bird.
Wait, this is a bird. Why am I wanting it?
Um,
The cough is gonna scare the bird away.
Shh. Come on, hold your breath. Hold your breath.
And Fen should roll a stealth check.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Okay, it seems like the
Everybody
coughing
catches
and
it.
sneezing has scared the Pokemon away.
Oh.
Way to go, Fan. That might have been our own chance to get Oricorio.
It's not my fault.
no.
Alta kind of nods in agreement with Miles that it is kind of his fault.
Betrayal.
And Alta
Alta.
just looks at Fen and like the face like, you know it's your fault. Well, it's probably still somewhere in the area, so you guys can do another perception check.
Alright.
Alright. Go get- Chloe's
Let's
gonna
go
just
for
check
it.
her area in case the bird came running towards her direction.
Okay.
Alright. I'll look over here. You stay in this area, Ben.
Okay.
Ow.
Oof.
That's a big rock.
Yep, it's a big mossy rock.
Oh no, I rolled it twice.
No, it's okay. I'll take the first one. Okay, well. Okay, Fen does hear some rustling made right here.
Okay, you can do this. Come on. Hold your breath.
God.
Don't forget to breathe.
Okay, so now you can do a stealth check. Fun. Okay, it seems like you couldn't hold your breath that much longer, so you just let it all out, and it seems that the Pokemon, the rustling sound is gone.
Great job, down. I heard it over here.
Oh, just go find a Pokemon yourself.
Okay, well, Miles does hear something. Oh, no.
It's not the bird.
I see something yellow. A little, like, little bit of yellow right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh.
Now you gotta roll for a stealth. Okay, so Miles does see some, gets close, gets very close, like right here, and he does see something more clearly, and out shows the bird that you're probably looking for, according to your friends.
Bird trainer. Bird trainer.
No.
It seems that Oricorio, seems like the yellow bird does not notice you yet, so I want you to make another stealth check.
Bird. Damn it. Fail.
Ooh.
Fail.
Wait, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
No,
Well,
no,
you
no.
get
It.
okay. So you're like you're like a foot away from it. So what would you like to do? It still didn't notice you.
Grabs onto it and it starts electrocuting it. Oh
Don't
my
want a
god.
bird. My turn.
Huh? What?
Shh.
What do you want, Miles? What?
Bird, shut up. It's here.
Okay, Winter should do a perception check
Mm.
to see if she sees what Miles sees.
I don't
Blind.
Okay,
I don't know where-
it seems like the rock is too big, and it's just got in the way of her vision.
I don't know what you're saying, Miles. I don't see anything.
Bird is right here. I'm standing right next to it. Catch it.
How does Oricorio not hear the whisper?
Okay, yeah, you should do another stealth, Miles.
No.
Okay, from the loud whisper, for some reason, the bird perks up and looks around, thinking that it hears some sort of noise. And well, it hasn't noticed Mouse yet, so Mouse is still safe for now. So what is Mouse gonna do?
I don't want a bird. Okay. You know what Miles is gonna do?
Winter could try to do a perception check again.
It won't work.
Just please close your eyes.
What are you saying, Miles? I don't know what you're saying.
Get your ball ready.
Oh my god, it worked?
Okay, so Winter just sidesteps a little to see what the heck Miles is trying to get her attention for. And she sees she sees the bird that she's been that's like described from the boy yesterday.
Found it.
Now you gotta roll a stealth.
But I don't. What do you mean catch it?
You catch it.
Why do you want me to catch it?
Because I don't want another bird on my team.
I don't think you will.
Okay, it seems like the whispering has caught the bird's attention, and it notices you guys and decides runs away.
No, get it! Get the bird!
Miles, you should have caught it.
No!
You could have given it to one of us.
Get the damn bird! Get it!
Okay, so now you gotta do a stealth again. Or no, do
Uh.
perception first and do it.
Oh, what?
Oh, actually no. Well, yeah, you could do. Okay, so you do see.
I was chasing that
you
thing.
do see the bird again. Now roll a stealth. Okay.
Me.
Well, that's okay. The bird notices another sound again, but chooses not to pay attention to it. So it is still doing its own thing, collecting nectar and such. So what is Miles going to do?
Miles like waves his hand toward Winter to like get her attention, and like makes like flapping movements with his hands to like signal bird here.
Okay. What is he?
Right, why is he clapping his hand?
I don't know. I don't know what this charades is.
Right.
Hmm.
Did Miles find it?
I don't know. How did Fem see that far?
No,
He's
he was
got
I
asking.
think he's just asking himself.
He's just asking.
Okay, well, your Chloe and Winter needs to make a perception check.
Alright.
Well, I guess I might as well grab this Pokeball and then head over there.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Always sees it.
Okay, Chloe sees it, and Winter seems like the flowers are blending in too much with the bird, so she can't really tell if there's the bird or not.
Oh.
Okay,
I see.
and then with Fen, he picks up the Pokeball and nothing is shaking, and so he decides to press the button on the Pokeball, and out comes a
Card.
Okay, it's not a fungus. Disgusting.
It is some herbs and like 2 packets of powder. It looks like medicine powder.
Let's just catch it and give it to one of us.
2 packets of medicine powder
And 1 herb.
and 1 herb.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
We're gonna give it away anyway.
Chloe's
Okay, so now you two have to make a stealth check. Winter and Chloe.
I was gonna have
So what
Chloe
you
use
gonna
her violin to play a song
Oh, okay.
to put things to sleep.
Okay, you can
Oh,
try
she
that.
wasn't gonna get closer.
I don't know. Should I even go over there?
No, that's not working.
And it did not work.
Maybe Chloe's
Negative 2. I just imagine the vocals coming out all scratchy. Just...
Yeah. Maybe she needs some.
Jesus.
She's just learning a new song, so maybe she needs more practice.
Chloe's looking at her violin. It's never gonna work. I
No.
need to fix it when I get to town.
Hmm.
Okay.
Come on,
Right.
Finn. Don't put yourself down. Let's do this.
So Winter tries to walk up close to the bird, and the bird notices. The bird notices, and it runs away again.
I'm on a wild
Miles tries to
goose
jump.
chase.
Miles tries to jump on the bird.
So the bird just like
Miles,
It's trying to
just like runs past all you guys, even Fed.
Hey guys,
you just got here.
Melody, chase the bird!
did you find anything?
I
Melody,
think
chase the bird!
it ran
Oh.
away
And
behind
there's
us
like
somewhere.
another rustling right here. Fed doesn't even
What?
notice.
Did you guys find anything?
Shut up.
We found a Pokemon, it was a bird.
Miles keeps finding the bird but refuses to catch it.
I'm not catching another bird.
He does know this is for someone else, right?
Yeah, like he's gonna give it away anyway.
Okay,
I guess he's not-
do another perception, Miles.
He didn't find out about the monkey thing,
Yeah,
did
he does not see anything.
No, I think he's too busy with the bird.
Okay, you could do
I
another
guess I'll-
perception.
I'll look over here.
I guess I'll go this way.
Okay.
Okay, Miles does
um,
see something right here. And he spot the bird again.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, Fen does see it too. He's right here.
Oh! It is
Right
an
here.
Oricorio.
Okay, now
Okay.
you gotta roll a stealth.
Oh man.
And Chloe does not see anything. It's too yellow.
Where is it? Chloe's mumbling to herself.
Okay,
Careful.
Miles is.
Careful. Not again.
Okay, well, the bird hears like twigs breaking, and it looks over and notices Fen. So like at this point it's just having like it's not moving, it's just staring at Fen.
Miles, grab it!
And Miles is able to get closer to
Grab it,
the
Miles!
bird.
Miles takes out his Pokeball
He's doing
and
it.
contemplates for a moment. It's like, you're not gonna keep it. You're not gonna keep it. You're not gonna have it. And just says, screw it. And he just tosses the ball at the bird.
Okay. Just click your Pokeball move.
He's beginning to believe.
He's beginning to
And...
assess himself. Oh my god! What? What?
This is
and it just landed behind Oricorio, but it seems like it didn't notice. Well, it's not moving, so I guess you could try again. You think to yourself, but you just wasted one Pokeball.
damn it.
Chloe's gonna try playing the song again, even though she doesn't know where the Pokemon is,
Okay.
It's
to just knock it to sleep.
okay. Oricorio, just focus on me, okay?
When to
Cough,
roll
cough.
perception check.
Screw it.
Nope.
No,
What
Winter
are
does
these
not find anything.
rolls?
Shit,
What are these rolls?
that's even worse. That's even worse. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What are these rolls?
Yeah, what the heck?
Miles does have a concussion, so
Yeah, it got to his brain.
he's got like double vision right now.
Yeah.
The ointment hasn't worked yet.
Uh, I'll speak.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay.
Chloe's back to trying to fix her violin. She's been trying to work it again.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, let me see one more time. If not, I'm just gonna need to take it to the shop or something.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
Yo.
Let's see my hands. It didn't hit Oricorio, but it did, like, I mean, Fen hears it and he's starting to get a little sleepy. So does Alta.
I'm starting to get a little tired.
Oh no.
It's gonna be a 5-hour session just to catch
Okay, it
Fen?
seems like Fen is falling asleep, so the
Oh
the
no.
bird is going to move somewhere else. Knowing that it's going to get away.
God.
But Mouse still
Maybe it was
sees
a bad
it.
idea.
Mouse saw where it went,
Maybe it
so
was a bad idea.
Wait, it did?
yeah.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I only have one ball left. Do I waste it on the bird? Or do I save it for Monkey? Everyone's believing in me. Nah, do it! Just... Ah! Dang it! Yeah!
Oh damn.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it hits the bird. So let's see.
The baseball.
Okay, let's see. Okay, now you gotta roll a D100.
Oh,
Oh no. That's not a good sign.
That's the worst one yet.
Okay, wait.
Gotta say these rolls.
What's happening, Miles?
Yeah. Okay, now I gotta. Oh.
Come on, wake up, Fen. I'm sorry I put you to sleep. She's like just shoving it, like rest, putting her hand and just like trying to move him around. Wake up!
Did we catch it?
No, not yet. It's in a ball though.
Oh,
Maybe. Hopefully, I don't know.
Let's see.
Alta, wake up.
Did I also put the bird to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alta wakes up and just like wondering what happened.
I'm sorry, you guys. I was trying to use the thing on the bird.
Okay.
You should really warn us before you use that.
I did. But I guess it was not worth
okay.
it.
I gotta do it again. Let's see.
Well, at least we're somewhat still almost dry, I guess. Actually. Hey, Melody. Do you mind just, like, using a flying move or your wigs to flap me dry?
Okay, Melody. lifts up her wings and flaps at Chloe. And you
Thank
just feel
you.
feel a small breeze.
Thank you, Melody.
Wait, actually, no. Wait, actually, do like. Wait, I want to see what Melody.
I think
Can
Melody
do.
only has peck.
Oh yeah, but like.
That's why I just said flap the wings.
Just let Melody do an athletics check.
Alright. Athletic
Okay, yeah. The breeze isn't too powerful, so just
Thank
feel
you.
light breeze. And now you're pretty much dry now.
Cool.
Okay. So what about this? 30. Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay, that. Okay, so the ball shakes once, twice, 3 times, and is actually caught.
What? What?
you just okay, like for capturing Pokemon you actually have to, for the D100 you have to actually roll lower or exactly its catch rate, and you happen to roll lower than its catch rate, so
Oh,
Oh, nice.
you have to roll lower.
yeah, that like the one from last session was just the only exception for you guys, since you guys caught 3 Pokemon already, so we just
Got
made an
it.
exception for that, but then next time it would have to be lower exactly the capture rate.
Okay.
Getting a 1 is like that crit capture.
Actually no, it's different. If you roll a 100, then it won't fail. It will be 100%. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So
Here.
is 1 and 100 flip?
Yeah.
Huh.
You got it?
Alright, here, take it. He just pops the Pokeball on Ben Pan. I wasted all my Pokeballs. It's just for you. I hope you're happy.
Oh, thanks. Good job.
Miles sulks away. All these Pokeballs for monkeys are gone.
Miles, you can always get more later.
Okay,
What am I
Pokedex.
gonna fucking now?
Scan Oricorio.
Maybe there will be
Okay.
some in the next route.
Hold up.
I'll be safe.
It's okay, Miles.
Things I do for you people.
Do you want my Pokeballs?
No, it's not insane.
Okay, so Fan, you pull out the Pokedex and scan Oricorio, and it reads. Okay, where is it? Oh, okay. Oricorio, dancing Pokemon. Pom-pom style. It creates an electric charge by rubbing its feathers together. It dances over to its enemies and delivers shocking electrical punches. It is a flying and electric type. And this Oricorio has drunk bright yellow nectar when it sees someone looking glum. It will try to cheer them up with a dance.
Huh. It almost sounds like a brighter version of winter.
I just realized I'm going to get back in the water and be wet again. Miles clearly looks back at Melody. Maybe I didn't think that through. Oh well.
It's all Miles' fault.
Back
It's not my
in the
fault.
cold.
Yep.
Oh man. Here we go. Mm.
Oh hey.
You did ask me.
Do you feel better, young man? The fisherman asked Smile.
I don't know. The
Probably
ointment kind
grab
of
some
numbed my
shoes
entire head,
and all
so
the
it's
other
kind of hard to see. I don't know what the fuck I just did. It's kind of hard to, feel anything on my head right now. It's kind of all foggy and numb up there because of the ointment, but it's better than it
Well,
was before.
I guess it is working then. It's doing his job.
Yeah.
But try not to be so reckless next time.
Yeah, you might as well get in the water.
Reckless is my middle name. That's how I live on the edge and explore adventure.
Is he usually like this?
Yes. Very much like this.
We'll be back soon for the fish for some fish.
Miles, what are you? Okay.
Probably looks back at Melody. You can return. I think I'll just be fine with being wet a little bit.
All right.
Thanks for the help,
So
Melody.
where's your friend that you got to deliver the oratorio to?
He's past
Across the bridge.
Alright.
Wait, no.
And
No,
then as
no.
soon as Miles jumps, the girl notices and she's just like rushes over it. Hey, where'd you go?
Like, hey, you. You.
I saw that. Hey, don't think you're getting away from me.
I love the cousin!
Uh-oh.
Kind of reminds me of the TikTok of the. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Say so.
Oh.
She's just like quickly following her and him, and she
Gotta go after him.
she just made it up to him and just like stops him in his track.
Oh dear.
I'd rather stay here. I wouldn't want
Yeah, I'll
to
stay here. You guys have fun delivering the bird.
And she Hey, wait, don't you think don't think you're getting away?
Jump the bridge. I'll jump the bridge. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Parkour! Parkour! Loser! Shit!
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Can Miles run away from her? Check the
Miles.
athletics.
I mean,
Miles,
he could try to do an athletics check.
Stop.
Wait, let me do an athletics check. Hold on.
Okay, well, I gotta do hers too.
Miles. Oh.
I want to die! I have a concussion!
Wait.
What?
Miles, you just got owned.
I'm imagining Last tackles him down.
Wait, where'd
She
he?
tackles him down.
Wait,
Where
where'd
is
he?
Miles?
Wait, where'd he go?
Oh,
No,
he's
you
by
don't.
the bug trader.
Wait,
Miles
oh,
roll a stealth check.
Okay. Now, where did he go? I think he went this way. Oh. Okay. Well, you are gonna hide next to in between the trees next to the bug trainer, and the bug trainer is just like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Shh.
Hiding from who exactly?
Some girl that's trying to murder me. I have a concussion. I'm injured.
Wait, why
She's
is
gonna hit me
she?
more.
Suddenly, you just hear her saying, "Where are you?"
Oh man, this is gonna be bad.
And then she
Yeah.
looks over. And then she asks the bug catcher, like, "Hey, have you seen a little boy with a, a pompadour as his haircut?" And the bug catcher's like, "Oh, you mean him?"
Miles.
and he turns, he like points his finger at Miles.
Huh. He's over there. Uh-oh.
Oh, there you are.
Concussion! Please, I have a concussion! I have a concussion! I'm sick! I'm injured! Don't kill me! It was an accident!
Well, you gotta be careful that you're standing. You're gonna fall off that cliff.
What do you think? Do you think Miles is in trouble now?
Oh man.
Did they catch Miles in Winter?
Huh?
Do you think they caught Miles Winter?
Maybe?
She was running pretty fast.
And then she just pushes the bug catchers. Like she's like, out of the way.
Oh damn! Brutal.
What do you want from me? I'm sorry. I have a concussion.
Well, you didn't have that before. You stepped on flowers.
It was an accident.
Was it though?
Yes. What do you think of some bystander that just loves to stomp on flowers? No, I'm an idiot.
Oh, so you do admit that you're an idiot.
Yes! I'm ADHD! What do you want from me?
Well, but that's still not something I should forgive you for. Stepping
Yeah, what do you
on
want from me?
flowers.
I'm sorry. You know what you want?
Well, if you beat me in a battle, then maybe I'll let you go.
Yeah, this woman's about to kidnap a child. Oh man.
What happens if I say no?
Then you're gonna
Miles.
have to help me take care of the flowers forever. Here.
Miles. You can't run from a trainer battle.
When the trainer
Alright.
meets its eyes, you can't run away.
You can't
Alright.
run. Battles, you can't run.
It's the rules.
And then
Alright.
the last holds out a Pokeball in front of Miles. So are you accepting my challenge or not?
I mean, I kind of have no choice, but yeah, let's do it. Accept the challenge, old hag.
What did you just call me? Okay.
Friendly banter, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna put on pause for real quick so I can go to the
Okay.
bathroom.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so let's see. Um, see. Okay, well, actually, no, I need to put Winter away, Winter and Chloe away.
Yep.
So it's only,
It's
Yeah.
only Fen
With
that's
Fen.
watching.
yep. Fen watching from the bridge.
Watching from the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put on the turn order.
Okay, so what are we rolling first?
Um, let me add the turn order for everyone first.
There's 2 miles.
Yeah, I need to get rid of that.
Double miles.
Okay. Let's see. And then. Okay, so Miles gets to send out his first Pokemon.
Hold on, you might be. Hold on, wait.
Oh wait, I have Wendy on,
Oh.
so I could send. How many square? Oh wait, no, I'll just let you send. I'll just let you. Yeah, okay. And now I gotta add Wendy's turn. Um, Okay. And the girl, the last, brings out, throws her Pokeball, and says, "Go, Flip Baby!"
The girl loves flowers so much that she has a flower as a Pokemon.
Wow, is that a Flabebe?
Hmm.
It's so tiny I
I-
can barely see it.
Can Miles scan it from all the way over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Miles scans it then, I guess.
I will
Okay, then.
also scan from the bridge.
The bridge.
he's like leaning over the bridge.
Kind of like a lock-on, like a scope creature.
Alta just hangs on to Fen's hair just to make sure that he doesn't fall for somehow. I don't know how tugging on his hair will hopefully stop him from falling over the bridge.
Oh my god,
Figured.
that's a big bridge.
Okay, so you guys pull out your Pokedex and it reads Flabebe, the single bloom Pokemon. When it finds a flower it likes, it dwells on that flower its whole life long. It floats in the wind's embrace with an untroubled heart. And Flabebe wears a crown made from pollen it's collected from its flower. The crown has hidden healing properties.
Nice.
And it can come in many different colors. Oh my god, Alta.
You just noticed. Big bird.
Big.
There. Wait. No. What? There. And I gotta add the Flabebe's turn. Okay. Alright, so Miles can make the first move.
Alright. Miles will Wendy will move.
Now, why is there two Wendy's? Okay.
Move it up. Miles, I don't think Miles can do anything. Let me see if there it is. Yeah, Miles will just cheer on Wendy.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see what she can do. Okay, well, she's gonna skip her turn. Okay, so now you can command Wendy.
I wonder what she's gonna do to him if he doesn't win.
So now it's Wendy's turn.
Okay. One step.
That's the end of her turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Alright then.
Huh? Wendy didn't do anything?
Fen is confused too. Okay, so the baby's gonna cover.
Oh, moves very far.
And the
Maybe
baby
Miles has a plan.
use tackle. And
And Wendy evade.
if its evasion is higher than a 2, then yeah, you could tell her to dodge.
Physical evasion.
Yeah, physical or speed evasion.
Icons. Evasion. Where is evasion? Hold on.
You have to scroll up.
Oh, physical. Speed is 2. So.
Okay, so yeah, you could evade.
Speed.
Wendy dodge!
Okay, so that tackle did not hit, so back to Miles, which I don't think he's gonna do anything.
No. Cheer on Wendy.
Okay, back to Wendy.
Alright, so Wendy will use attack.
And the peck does not hit.
Wow, they're both really fast on their feet.
Okay. So baby, use tackle again! Oh, okay.
Ooh, low damage roll though.
Okay, so try using the calculator on the character sheet.
Damage 13. Effectiveness would be just normal, right? Okay. Nice. So 8 damage. Nice. Yeah, that's way more handy than just calculating it.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's back to Wendy.
When did you back?
Ooh.
And let's see what text original accuracy is. So it is supposed to be a 2. You're supposed to roll a 2 or higher, so it actually misses again. Maybe Wendy's hungry from not eating this morning. And so she's
Uh-oh.
kind of out of it.
Hopefully she didn't get a concussion too.
Okay, Flip Baby, this time use Vine Whip.
Grant's threaded. What does that mean?
I actually don't remember. Threaded, it means that your Pokemon may use the threaded attacks to perform a trip, grapple, push, and disarm combat maneuvers. And it ignores weight and size restrictions.
Huh. Hey, wait. Wouldn't Wendy double resist grass?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do that one more time. Then. My bad.
There we go.
Ooh.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, Wendy. Maybe we should not. Maybe we should just not stick to the rules. Use tackle.
Okay.
Ah, finally got a hit in. Yes! Alright.
Is there a reason why?
Oops.
I should see the health bar above for baby, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta change that. Wait. Okay, I think you should be able to see it now. Right? Okay.
Yeah, I never see it yet.
Okay. Okay, so now Baby's turn. Okay, for Baby, use tackle. Oh wait, well, actually it has to move back, but you know, it's still gonna move forward again and use tackle. Okay, it hits.
Oh. They both got pretty good hits on each other.
And then Wendy is pushed back 2 spaces.
Okay. Here. You got this, Wendy. And then Wendy is going to use a tackle once more.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, it hits. Okay, Flip Baby. Keep using tackle.
Ooh.
Some hard hits.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. They both look like they're about ready to faint. If Wendy can get one more hit in.
Oh. Okay, so then that means it activate. Well, suddenly Wendy starts glowing. There's like a white aura around her.
Hmm?
Because of this.
Walk speed.
And so it gains a +10 for Peck now. Which I already changed.
You already changed it?
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
now it's Wendy's turn.
Alright, well, I can't use a potion on Wendy's turn, can I?
Oh, I mean, I didn't know Miles was gonna use his turn, but I can switch it back to Miles.
Well, Miles will use his last potion on
Okay.
Wendy. So
If you can run that far.
he sprays Wendy down with his last potion, making
Ow.
sure that it's all
Okay
good.
then. And Wendy did not like that, but but now she's healed. What is it? Let's see how much it is. 25.
Wendy's like, I feel powerful, and then you get sprayed and she's like, what the? Her power is gone.
Yeah.
Wait, does it erase her power?
Yeah. You have to be below
Oh, damn it.
1/3.
When now she healed 25. Yeah.
So she's not strong anymore?
No.
No.
Sorry, Wendy. Can't take any chances.
And now she stopped glowing. Okay.
I didn't know that. I thought it's like, just a boost. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, well, Wendy will use a tackle.
Okay.
Oof.
And it does not hit.
Oh, Wendy's pissed.
She's like, where did my power go? Okay, Food Baby, keep using tackle.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, max damage again. Ooh. This isn't good. If Wendy keeps missing, then this could be all over.
Wendy, I know you're upset with me, but please.
Don't worry, Miles, I'll come to your funeral.
Funeral.
Come on, Wendy, tackle.
Okay.
Did he do it? Oh.
Okay. Go for baby. Use one last tackle. Knock it out.
Ooh.
Well, now Wendy is glows in white again.
The... Wendy cannot miss this.
Okay, well now you have a boost in your flying type move. Unless Mao wants to do something on his turn.
Come on, Wendy, don't miss.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I was just looking it up.
Oh. Well, I mean that one's helpful if she sends out the next Pokemon. So
Alright,
Yeah.
well, Wendy. I trust you, Wendy. Use pack!
Oh, Mara.
okay,
Wendy
so
fucking
it is down.
That is a powerful hit.
And the Flabébé returns back to the Pokeball.
I don't think you needed to go that far.
I think Wendy's angry at me.
Okay. You may have been one. Well, how about another one? Go, Flabébé!
Yellow.
Quick switch! Miles uses quick switch
Okay.
to get Wendy out quickly.
Alright.
And brings out Robin.
Alright. Wait, did I? I'm pretty sure I added. Okay, yeah, I already added his moves. Okay, that's fine. Alright, bring him out. Are you able to drag Robin out?
Yeah. Okay, maybe. Hold on.
Robin.
Oh, okay. Okay, I need to change the size.
It's so tiny. I mean, that was probably accurate, but
Unlike big PG.
Yeah, let's make it a little bigger.
It's evolving.
And then, what is Robin's speed?
what was that?
What's Robin's speed?
Robin's speed
Mm-hmm.
is. Hold on. 10.
Okay.
That's a lot of speed.
Okay. So, what does Ma want to do? Anything?
Cheer Robin on.
Okay. And now it's Robin's turn.
And hold on, let me see how far can Lear growl hit. Okay, no, can't hit it. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
That's it?
I don't think growl would hit.
Oh, okay.
No. So.
Okay. Okay. Go, Flabebe. Use Vine Whip.
Luckily, Pick a Peck resisted that.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Alright, the cat is going to use. Oh, now you want. Hold on 1 moment.
Mm.
No. Okay, never mind. Cat is going to use. Alright, there we go. My screen was being weird for a moment.
Okay. And so it looks like it did more than a lot of damage for some reason.
Yeah. Is it special? But no, I mean, what? Is it just because it's super effective?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dope. Wow. My glad Wendy is not out here to see that.
It's okay, Flabebe. Go, use tackle. Ooh, just hit.
Robin evades.
Oof. Okay.
Alright, Robin. Use pack! Oh,
And it misses.
Oof.
That's
okay,
gonna be
maybe.
embarrassing.
Okay, maybe Wendy's not missing much. It's okay, Robin. You still got this. Don't let that shake it down.
Okay, you managed to dodge that one. Then use tackle again.
Hmm. Two. Okay, there we go. Alright, Robin. You got this. Use pack.
Okay, and it's down.
Surely that's all of them. Unless.
I'm not done yet. She says,
Well, oh, come on!
"Go
The
flip,
white
baby."
flower.
Little baby, you got!
How many variants of Flababy are there?
Oh, do I have another potion?
Oh, there's 5.
Of course you don't. Okay. Great. Of course I don't have another potion. That's wonderful, terrific, really.
Okay, well, it is Robin's turn again.
Everything's set up. And use pet.
Okay. Okay, go flip, baby. Use tackle. Finish it. Oh, crit.
Oh my gosh, it's crit. Okay, so what do I do with that?
So you just do the damage first. Just calculate only the damage.
Okay.
And then add the crit at the end. Okay, so you get 19.
No. Oh!
Okay, Robin.
That did not look good.
Okay, Robin. You got this. Come on, you can use pack one more time. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Use pack. Let's go.
Okay, now it's down.
Let's go, Robin.
Oh. Hopefully that's all the ones she owns.
I can't believe you defeated all 3 of them.
Oh.
But I still have
What do you
1 more left. Go! Go, flip, baby!
Oh my
Blue.
gosh.
Oh wait, I have to change the... Yes. There we go.
Oh, Robin.
Okay, well it's still Robin's turn.
Alright, Robin. You think you can make a crit? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Use pack! It's not a crit, but that's okay.
Oh.
Is it one shot?
Wait, what? Why did the damage increase?
I wonder why.
Why?
Seems that
okay.
it's maybe weak to pack.
Is it a grass fairy now?
Yes.
Oh.
But why?
Very cool.
Okay. go for baby! Blasted with fairy wind!
Oh,
Is it? Damn. He's
Yeah.
down. Sorry, Robin.
uh-oh. Robin's down.
Return.
He should be in good shape, though.
What do you say, Wendy? You want to give it one more shot?
Wendy will try. But she does feel a little weak now.
Yeah, you're right.
They cannot miss this shot.
There's someone who I know that, you know, is gonna give her all. Come on, Bria! You're so tiny!
Wait, what up?
Just keep it that size.
Okay, I'll keep it that size.
Just
Oh my god. So
so
tight.
tiny. You're so okay, Brita.
What is Bria's? Bro, you can only see the 35, not a 35 out of 35.
What in the world?
Oh,
So small.
Make it a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's accurate science. That's
It is
canon
accurate,
science.
but we can't see the plants.
That's as big as it can make it.
Alright,
Okay, what is its speed?
5.
5, okay. Well,
Oh, it's tied.
okay, we'll go after for baby then. Okay, go for baby. Use fairy wind. Oh wait, no, it needs to move first. There you go.
Brita. Dodge it? Absolutely not. You cannot dodge it. Okay. Okay. Let me do this then. It's not resisted at all, right?
No.
Okay, normal. 15. Sorry, Burrito. You got this, girl!
Is Miles about to lose?
oh, this is a really close battle.
I mean, that's what he gets for stepping on the flowers.
Oh, Burrito! You tackle!
Oh,
Ooh.
yikes. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Uh,
I'm getting really nervous now.
You know what that means?
Burrito!
Fairy win again! Oh.
She dodges it! She rolls out of the way!
Come on, Bretta.
Come on, Burrito! You tackle! Do it on the gut! Let's go!
And is down.
Let's go, Burrito!
Oh. Mile
Rita-
one.
Rita turns around and just jumps on Miles's arm.
You did it, Burrito!
And she just cheers like she like does like this little cheer with her arms. that she won. Like,
Yeah,
yay!
Miles just hugs Brita tightly and scoops up Wendy in his arms as well and just hugs them both.
Oh,
It's like, you guys were great. You, Robin, and Brita were amazing.
okay. So now back to this. Well, you won, says the last. I can't believe you defeated all 4 of my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Didn't expect me
What-
to have a lot of bird Pokemon. 2
It's-
flying types.
Wasn't my choice, but you know what? Life's weird like that, I guess.
Are you planning to be a bird catcher or something?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not whatsoever. Absolutely not. This is just a one-time
Bird
thing.
keeper Miles.
You seem to be good
No.
at training those 2 birds.
I am not whatsoever. I'm not becoming a bird keeper. I love my birds. Don't get me wrong. But I would rather die than become a bird keeper.
Well, who knows? Sometimes it's not always what your choice is. It depends on what Pokemon chooses you, you know?
I make my own destiny, damn you!
Hopefully his Pokemon didn't hear all that.
Destiny doesn't choose me, alright? I choose my destiny! And I am destined not to become a bird trainer! Good day, madam!
And she sighs. Well, I guess it would just and like when Mao leaves, she just talks to herself. Well, I guess just let the future decide what's for him. And
So give me my money!
wait, what?
Money? I won the battle, didn't I?
Yeah, but what do you why would you expect me to give you money?
Because it's a trainer battle and you
Okay,
get money
but we
in
didn't bet on money.
Alright, do you have a Pokeball at least then?
No? Why do you need a Pokeball?
He just sticks out his tongue and just walks backwards. The
You
the
gotta
two
anger her
thing.
again.
Hey, better not see you walk over those flowers again.
Miles, you
Alright.
really gotta stay out of trouble.
Come with me, Ben. We gotta go to the Pokemon Center. I gotta heal my Pokemon.
Huh? Wait for me. Oh.
Chloe's gonna pick up the trash on the corner over there.
Okay.
Shouldn't we just head to the next city?
Ah, this one's closest.
Oh man.
Where even is Chloe?
She's over here.
Oh, she's right there.
It's the void. Follow me into the void.
Oh no. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. So you pick up the Pokeball, Chloe, and you press the button, and out. And inside you found 3 potions.
Nice.
Ooh.
Chloe takes some. And goes.
All right.
And it's too much for you to load them out. I think we could just say that,
Okay. Yeah.
I
Miles
healed my
just.
Pokemon and picked up like 3 Pokeballs. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would a? Wait. I want to. Wait. Hold up. Let's just move you to the Pokemon to the
Yes.
PokeMart.
Yeah, PokeMart at least. Yeah.
Wait, are you dragging Fen along?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay then.
I kidnapped them.
You kidnap Fen.
We kidnapped them.
Yeah, it's just-
You know, we better hurry. Our friends are our siblings are waiting for us.
They're your friends too.
I mean, yeah, sibling, friend, both.
Hello. Hello, ladies.
I'm actually a guy.
That's Jeff.
Medicine.
Jeff.
You look,
No.
Awkward.
That's
You
not
look like a-
Jeff.
you look like a girl from the behind.
Never mind.
My bad.
Miles is
I
kind
was
of
really
rude.
awkward. So hey, I would like to buy some Pokeballs. If that's cool.
Sure. He like squints at Mouse, just pretending that he was not mistaken as a female.
Okay. I would like to buy 3 Pokeballs, please.
Okay, so that would be 200 Poke Dollars for each. So since you're buying 3, it would be 600 Poke Dollars.
Hey,
And
Miles.
can I also buy 3 potions as well?
Wait, Miles.
Okay.
What?
Miles. Look at the special. If you buy 10 Pokeballs, you get a Premier Ball for free.
You think I have that kind of money?
Well, you should. If you wouldn't have dropped it.
It's not my fault. Mom forgot to give me half of the budget.
She didn't forget. You just dropped it.
She didn't drop it.
You dropped it.
Can I have 2? Can I have 3 potions as well?
Okay, so that would be 900 Poke Dollars.
Okay, so 600 plus 600 plus 900. Okay, cool. Take that. Wait, I said 5, right? Or 3?
3 Pokeballs and 3 potions.
Okay. Can I take 2 more Pokeballs?
Okay, so that would be another 400 Poke Dollars.
Right. Dope. Yeah, that sounds good.
And does your friend need
Yes.
anything? He is coughing a
Oh,
lot.
you got any human medicine?
Well, seems like he has a cold. Maybe some cold medicine could do the trick. There's some on the shelf
Yeah, that probably do.
over there.
Yeah. Also, you got anything for concussions, by the way?
For concussions.
Uh,
Well, there's some more ointment over there, and along with some bandages.
hmm.
Where your friend is going.
Thank you. Yeah, you should probably pick up some cold medicine. Maybe
What do you-
extra with all the snot that you sneezed on me.
What do you think? Should I get the name brand or should I get the generic brand?
And I did this, it's cheaper.
Okay. It seems like they have about the same ingredients.
We're on a
Okay.
budget right now, so you just gotta realize what you buy, dude.
Yeah, generic it is. I'll buy this one.
Alright, so that would be. Oh, wait, so I do have to see your trainer ID.
What are we buying?
My trainer ID?
It has
Yes.
alcohol in it.
Uh,
What's with it?
how old do you have to be for this stuff?
Oh, well, I just need to see that you have a trainer ID, if you are a trainer, that is.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Okay. And okay, so that would be... That would be 500 Poké Dollars.
Okay.
So expensive. Hey, wait a minute. How much would it be for non-trainers?
Wait, what?
Well, for non-trainers, it would have to be more expensive.
What?
What are they buying?
Is that medicine?
Oh,
Here,
hmm,
okay, so suddenly the lady right next to him says like, "Oh no, well, why don't we just give him a discount? He was our good customer yesterday." And then the PokeMart guy thinks about it, and he's like, "Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll give you a discount. How about for 200
Really?
Poké Dollars?"
wow, okay, thanks. Sure.
Did you happen to catch a cold yesterday? I did see that you were fine the other day.
Yeah.
Well, I do hope you take care of your body. You two are still young, so your body's still growing.
I'll try to sleep farther from my friends next time. My man on something.
Yeah, our friend kind of accidentally gave him the flu. Oh god.
Oh, that's not nice of your friend.
Yeah, she's not really nice. So kind of a butthead. So
She can be, she's just, reckless.
No, that doesn't
he's
sound
got
like a really
Stockholm
good friend. then.
syndrome. Isn't
Eh,
it real?
And then the man clears his voice. Well, I guess you two should be going now.
Miles, let's just
Yes.
go.
I guess we will, sir. He just like does the finger thing, like I'm watching you.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the route.
This cold medicine tastes nasty.
Well, you gotta drink it in order to get better.
Wait, why is it? Okay, hold up.
Alright, let's go. Nice. Also, let's give your friend your Orikorio.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, dude!
Oh, what, me? He turned
Yeah, you.
around.
You're
Hey,
the one that wanted. You're the one that wanted the bird, right?
Oh, yeah. Did you happen to find one?
We sure did.
Show him, fam.
Alright, come out, Oricorio.
Okay, and...
On the head.
Whoa. I just... Well, hold up.
Lands on his head. First is like people's heads.
Okay,
apparently.
Whoa, that's so cool. He
Yep.
takes a good look at it. So,
I caught him.
oh, did you? Was it hard to
Mhm.
find?
Boy, yeah. This thing was super jumpy.
was a
Anytime
runner for
any of
sure.
us made a sudden movement or cough, it would just run away. So we had to really sneak up on it. Use our stealthy ninja skills.
And you can tell when Oricorio just like does like a little cheerleading dance. I've always heard it from my friends, but but to see one in person, that's so cool. So does that mean, is this for me, or are you guys going to take it?
I mean, I don't want it. Like, you can have it if you want. It's up to them. I already
don't
have
say
enough
that out
birds.
loud. Well, we'd be glad for you to take this Oricorio.
Do you really mean it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright then, I'll take it. Thank you so much. And then as for the reward, I would like to give you this. And he gives you two cards, which Miles recognizes from the one that he found earlier.
Wait a minute.
Hey, it's more cards.
I know these.
And then one is written as one is for cut, and then one is for roost. And there's like a description written in the back too of what the move is. You see, I found these cards. I don't really know what to do with them. Maybe you could take it to someone who knows these cards.
Do you know anyone like that?
Not really. Well, maybe you could take it to like a fortune lady.
Fortune?
Yeah, I mean she reads cards, so maybe she can read these cards too.
Interesting.
But I have no use for these cards, so I'll just give them to you guys, and maybe you can make use of them somehow.
Alright. Thanks, man.
Hey,
It's dope.
you have a lot of bird Pokemon. Maybe this information on Roost would be helpful for you.
For what? Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I plan on getting more, but alright, sure. I guess.
Alright, and then I'll take this cut card.
Alright. On the cards it says that Roost is a flying type move, and then Cut is a grass type move. So yeah, maybe you can. Maybe there are other trainers that have these cards too, and maybe you guys can trade them with each other to get better cards.
Ooh.
It's a cool idea. Well,
Huh,
thanks,
trading
dude.
card.
Miles
Yeah, it's like
Miles
some sort
holds
of
out
trading
his
card game.
Miles holds out his hand in a fist bump. He's like, "You're pretty cool, dude."
Aw, thanks, dude. Thanks for this Oricorio too.
Yeah, fist bump.
Yeah,
Don't
fist
leave me
bump.
hanging.
And he
Yeah.
fist bumps you.
Heck yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we gotta be heading off to find our group now.
Alright.
You take care of your Oricorio now, all right?
Yeah, of course.
Bye.
Maybe
Keep an eye on it.
we'll see each
Bye.
other again someday.
And we better be able to handle a pretty strong battle with us, huh?
Heck yeah, I'm pretty sure my Oricorio would defeat your bird Pokemons.
We'll see about that in the future.
You think you're going to get more bird Pokemon?
Absolutely not.
Who knows? Maybe they'll come after you.
No, they will not. No, they will not. Stop foreshadowing it. Nothing is going to happen. There are no more bird Pokemon. I'm putting it out into the universe. You hear me, God? There are no
better
more
run
bird
after him.
Pokemon.
Bye, Oricorio.
And Oricorio just waves goodbye, FN.
You hear me? God, that's called DM. There are no bird Pokemon coming in my life anymore.
Stop running so fast.
Chloe's gonna pick the flower and then tie the flower stem
Okay.
and flower piece over her headband.
Come on.
Okay.
We gotta go
Just
find
for
something that's not a
decoration.
bird.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey, Winter, does this look nice?
Will not rest.
Winter?
I want a monkey.
This isn't
Yeah.
about that. This isn't about that
You
incident
like
when
the
that
flower
bird.
that I put on my head?
Yeah, they look nice.
Cool.
Guess we should keep going. They don't seem to come by
Sure.
anytime soon.
How come you don't like bird Pokemon, huh?
I don't dislike bird Pokemon. I just want other types of Pokemon. I don't want to be a bird Pokemon. Train hard.
Where are you going? The route's this way.
I thought we were gonna finish.
We don't have time.
Eventually.
Plus, you got an injury. Gotta go. Good go. Huh. We must have left to head this way.
What? Good.
Alright, so it is now midday, so you guys are pretty hungry, except for Fen, who's not too hungry right now, but you guys are starving and so are your Pokemon. So maybe it would be a good idea to get some food in the next town in the next session.
Alright.